This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Hey, what is up guys? This is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the 112 Collective Punisher figure from Mezco Toyz. Now taking a look at the front, we can see the Punisher name on the top right, and on the top left, the 112 Collective blurb, and in the center, the iconic Punisher skull logo. Turning the box around, we can see several comic book-like panels with the figure in multiple posing positions with his multiple accessories. Turning the box back around, opening the lid, we can see that the figure is showcased in a window box packaging, and on the left, great bloody artwork of the Punisher printed on the inside of the lid. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. And here is the Punisher out of the box. And man, I must say, this is one of the most impressive pieces that Mezco has given us in this line. It is an absolute masterpiece, and I'm so stoked that I finally get to check it out here with you guys. But before we take a closer look at the figure, let's take a look at the accessories. Now the Punisher comes with a ton of accessories. Starting off, he comes with 3 interchangeable head sculpts, a pair of close-fisted hands, a pair of trigger hands, a pair of open palm hands, and a pair of stylized hands. Next up, he does come with 4 guns, starting off with a submachine gun, a grenade launcher, an assault rifle, and a pistol. Next up, he does come with a blast effect piece, a knife, 6 grenades for loading into his grenade launcher, and clips for 3 of his guns. And lastly, he does come with a circular base stand with the skull printed atop, and he also comes with a clear articulated arm that articulates at 4 points with the clip. So with the accessories out of the way, let's take a closer look at the Punisher. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at the Punisher here. Damn, yet again, Mezco, you are just miracle workers over there. This is such another home run for this line, and man, I think it's, oh my god, like, I know there's another PX version coming out that's gonna have a ton more accessories, but if this is just the base version, man, I can only imagine what the next one's gonna be like. But this guy has such a ton going on. I mean, he genuinely is a beautiful, deadly looking and kind of scary, but man, he has a lot going on, which is really, really cool. So let's check him out here. Now the head sculpts are just fantastic in my opinion. Now I know some people have complained a little bit that the head sculpts are kind of soft in like the paint areas and things like that. But this one just looks amazing. I mean, look how rugged and tough he looks. I mean, you can tell that that guy has seen some things in his day, and that he's just been through the fight. So I love it. You can see the nicks and scars and scratches, and you can even see a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow right there, which is really, really cool. I love that grimace on his face. Got the real slick back hair, looks really, really cool. His skull plate right here, his like vest, is remarkable. It is a separate piece, but it does seem to be, it looks like it does have little pegs right here. So it might be removable, but I don't really want to do that. I want to leave it on. But it looks great. You can see all the texturing right in there, things like that, the buckles, all throughout this figure are just amazing. You can see under here all the extra detailing under the belt, all the straps, those buckles, again, just look fantastic. His skull chest plate right here, so much going on this. There is a texture to it. These little scratches and things are actually carved into there, so that is part of the sculpt itself. And you can see these like dust marks and burn marks and scratches and bullet holes and all that good stuff, man. Like, damn, you guys really need to hold these Mezco figures in hand to really know what I'm talking about. And I know I gush over these a lot, but they are truly worth it when I say this. The pouches even look like they're a little beat up and faded, like he's used these same pouches for years, and just ruffling around on the ground and all this stuff. It looks so good. He's got the plain black pants. They are a little baggy, so they're kind of like more like the modern Cap pants, just done in black. The upper one is a little more softer, a little more stretchy. And what's cool about this, he even has like these like almost like leather elbow pads kind of thing, like stitched on to the actual shirt itself, which is really cool. I like that a lot. He does have his knife. This is the exact same knife that we got with the Commander Rogers figure, and again, it just unpegs like that, and you can pull that off, and that is a really cool accessory as well. So that's really cool. The gloves on the hands all have really great sculpting as well. I love that leather look like that. I think that's so cool. I like this figure so much. And he does utilize the same boots as Commander Rogers. These are just done in all black, but I do love all the silver detailing of the little straps right there for the laces, things like that. Even does have a little bit of brown washing in there to kind of see like it's a little dirty and going through the dirt and the muck and whatnot. Nice tread at the bottom, and he does have peg holes, which is really cool. The aesthetics of this piece are just remarkable. Alright, now I do want to take a look at some of the accessories here. So I want to actually start off with the head sculpts. Now he does come with extra head sculpts, a couple extra head sculpts actually. Now starting off with this one. This one's really cool. You can see that he does actually have a bandage over his nose right there, which looks really nice. They went all out with this guy, because I mean, look at that. You can tell he just got the crap kicked out of him, and he still looks determined and still wants to go in there and fight, and that is just beautiful. The paint apps are fantastic. That looks so real to me, and the fact that they're getting this quality into the 6-inch scale is just remarkable. So everything that Mezco is doing, man, I mean, you guys are just geniuses over there. I love these head sculpts. So we do have another one, since he does come with 3. This is probably my favorite one. I know it's not as detailed as the one that's all beat up, but I just love that expression right there. I mean, you can tell he is pissed. I mean, he just looks so angry. He's just ready to just slaughter a bunch of people and punish people. Pardon my pun. But I mean, you can see that. You can even see the 5 o'clock shadow a bit right there, which looks really good. That is an intense person right there. I love that a lot. So the head sculpts are really good. Okay, now let's check out the guns here. Start off with the grenade launcher that he has right here. This is really cool, really nicely detailed. There is silver wash and that black dry brushing throughout this entire thing to really bring out the sculpt. Looks really cool. Excuse me, I am dropping my camera there. My apologies. But he does have 2 handles right there, which is really cool. And he can hold it in 2 hands like that. The stock is adjustable, so you can move that up and down. What's really cool about this one, you can actually roll that to the side, and you can see the barrels right here. That piece does come off if you like, but since he does have all those grenades, you can actually load these grenades into that right there. Now, did Mezco really have to do that? No, they didn't. But the fact that they did is just really cool to me. I love that we get extra things like this. It's just so much attention to detail for a figure like this, and it really shows the effort that they put into it. So I love something like that. And then we do get a machine gun, just like that, which is really cool. Again, nicely sculpted, very well done. You can see the subtle silver brushing just across that entire piece right here. Looks really nice. Now, what's really cool about this, the banana clip does come out, and you can actually see a little bit of the bullet sculpted in there. Now you do get 2 clips, so you can take those out just like that, which again, really cool. Same thing with the little submachine gun. Again, really nicely sculpted. Got some of that silver brushing on there, and the banana clip on that one, again, is also removable, and you can see the little bullet actually sculpted in there. Awesome yet again. And yet again, with a smaller pistol, again, beautifully sculpted, nice silver detailing on that one, and as like the other figures, you can pull the clip out just like that, and you can see the bullet actually sculpted in there. So that's really cool. I love something like that. Then we do get a blast effect, which is pretty decent. It's nothing great. And it does plug in to all the guns, just like this. Just plugs into the tip like that, which works really, really good. You can plug it into the pistol, just like that. So that's really cool. Or you can plug it into the actual rifle, just like that too, which is really, really cool. Now, the only issue I have with this is that I kind of wish we got at least 2 of them. We only do get the 1 effect piece, and I do appreciate it, but man, just the fact that he can hold multiple guns, I do wish we get multiple effect pieces. Now, since he does have those interchangeable heads and the interchangeable hands, the head is really easily removable. It's just on a ball peg, just like that, and it comes off pretty easily, so you don't have to give it too much of a torque to pull that off. And then you just clip on another one like that, and it does stay there very, very well. I do like that a lot. Now the hands are on pegs themselves, and as you can see, when you move the hands, the pegs themselves are black to match the gloves, which I think is very, very smart. So then you can put on one of these bigger, like open palm hands, something like that. Again, beautifully sculpted, which I think is really cool too. So even those things like that, the addition of all the extra hands and the head sculpts is very, very impressive. Alright, now let's take a closer look at the articulation now. The head is, like I said, is on a ball joint, so it does roll around just like that. Very, very nice. But it does seem like the neck is also on a ball joint that goes into the upper torso right there. So you do get a lot of motion in there, which works very, very well. He does turn left and right, just like that. Can look up about that far, which I think is pretty good. It does look down, even with the neck piece. You can go all the way down like that. He can bury his chin under his plate a little bit, which is pretty cool, but lots of motion in there. We do get like balling joints at the shoulders, so even with the cloth pieces here, the soft goods, you can go all the way up and down and out that far. We do get a butterfly joint in there, so you can see that it actually crunch in just like that. Works very, very nice. We do get a bicep swivel, rotates left and right. We do seem to be double jointed elbows in there, so you can get up about that far, which I think is pretty good. Since the hands are on those pegs, you can rotate those left and right, and they do hinge up and down like that, and as well as roll around just a little bit. Now we do have, it does feel like there's only one ab crunch in there, and it seems to be in the lower section of the abdomen. So he does roll around a little bit. It does seem to be a ball peg. It does turn left and right a bit. It is hindered with the belt and the vest hitting inside there, so you can't get a whole lot, but you do move it a little bit. It does rock side to side just like that, as well as crunch back and forth just like that. Now the pants were a little bit of an issue with I believe the Commander Rogers figure, but these pants tend to work okay. So you can kick forward about that much, which is pretty good, and back about that far. But we do get really nice, you do really do the splits about that far. So that's actually pretty good. The pants do not hinder it whatsoever, so I really don't think you need much more than that. I mean, that's kind of a Spider-Man split, so that's pretty good. Then you do have a thigh cut inside that ball joint. Allows it to rotate left and right. You got double jointed knees that work very nice. And then you do get a boot cut. Allows it to rotate the whole boot left and right. Can point the toe with the ankle joint up and down just like that, as well as rotate left and right. And you do get a tiny bit of ankle rocker in there. So overall, damn you, Mezco. You are just doing such beautiful things over there. If this is just, you guys are still in the early stages of what you're doing over there, and if this is still some of the earlier stuff, and I know you guys have more announcements coming with Toy Fair soon, I am just all in with you guys. Everything you guys doing over there is just utter works of art, and I cannot thank you enough. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Captain America figure, as well as a DCUC Batman figure. And for your Mezco comparison, here he is standing next to the Mezco BVS Batman figure, Judge Dredd figure, and Captain America figure. And just for fun, here he is standing next to little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the 112 Collective Punisher figure from Mezco Toyz. And yet again, Mezco completely nails it. They made one of the most beautiful Punisher figures that I have ever seen, with amazing attention to detail in the sculpts, armor pieces, accessories, and just overall just a beautiful figure. This guy is definitely a masterpiece, and I cannot recommend him enough. So for great figures like this, head over to agelessgeeks.com for great deals on figures like this and all the things you love. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.